Hey Virgo, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your third week of June tarot reading, and this is just for the general, so if you would like a private reading, my Etsy page is linked below where you can find out information on that. I am using the Fountain Tarot, and at the end I'll be doing a pick a card using Divine Doors. So go ahead and set your intention, whether you think card one, I say that wrong every time. Whether you think card one, card two, or card three will have a message for you. Ask a question, set your intention. You can choose one or more than one. It just won't be yes or no or when. It's going to be how, what, why, okay? So your theme this week is the Page of Cups with home. And so this is going to be talking about the way spiritual awakening can be rough, it can be hard, it can be scary and ugly. It's not just butterflies, rainbows, and unicorns, and magic, even though that is what you are learning to create with the Page of Cups. So it can be talking about needing to reach out to your support system, needing creature comforts, seeking whatever safety is for you while you go through that. So this week you have the Eight of Swords, the Moon, Five of Coins in reverse, and the Queen of Coins in reverse. My first image, and I don't know how it fits into a message, but the first image I got was that in the Lord of the Rings when they go to, is it who are the big guys that are short? The dwarf realm inside, inside the mountain, and they can't figure out how to get in, and then the moon lights up the words on the door and tells you how to say the words to get the door to open. So it feels like the moon is lighting up. These two are where I get that from. This is being able to not being able to see how to get into that door. I'm coming up to that door and going like, I don't get it. How do we open it? Knock, knock. And the moon lights up those words and tells you what to speak to find out what's to get the door to open, unlock it. Anyways, that's just a side note. The Eight of Swords with all these pentacles feels as though you are having some self-doubt about your ability to create health and wealth and stability. You may be dealing with some regret over how you've handled your finances in the past or health choices in the past. So there's a sense to where you may have not handled money in the best way, chosen to save, maybe invested in something that didn't turn out, or maybe you smoked at one time, or maybe you didn't always eat your vegetables, something that you're looking back and going, or like not going to the doctor when you should have. You're just going back and going, that maybe not have been the best way to take care of myself. But with this reverse Five of Coins right here, it is suggesting that peace of mind, the renewal of your courage required to overcome that self-worth issue is available to you, but you need to go deep and examine your past, the moon and the home, to find where your beliefs and programming about these things originated. So what experiences with scarcity being whether your family didn't grow up with enough financially, or whether you've had issues with eating and maybe gone on too restrictive of diets. I'm saying those two things in particular because Pentacles is the physical world. They're only examples. It can mean lots of different things, but any area where there wasn't enough, where it felt like scarcity. Or it could also mean with this reverse Queen of Coins where you weren't taught exactly how to take care of yourself, where maybe your parents took too much care of you and didn't allow you your independence, or it could be where you just never had to, whatever that is. So how those beliefs created your current reality. And so, or maybe you were in a relationship where you were always taken care of and that was the deal, and now you're finding yourself, that person is gone or that situation isn't available and you just aren't prepared. So the home here, it not only looks like the comfortable surroundings you need to do some self-examination, but it's also going back to your origins to find out the information hiding in your shadow. The moon is regarding your shadow, your subconscious, the things that formed your beliefs, the experiences that formed who you are, that you might not realize it, that are so far in your past and were so like, it's like you don't realize it when it's happening when you're growing up, when you realize that all of these experiences are shaping who you are. And you kind of have to dig and to kind of look at them and go back home in your mind. And so you can get back into your power about creating wealth, creating independence, trust, overcoming hoarding type tendencies or overeating type tendencies. Because hoarding is, you know, that feeling of like, well, what if I need it? Or your body will do that with food as well. Or the negativity of feeling owed something, that you would actually get more pleasure and satisfaction out of creating for yourself. So it's going to be those deep dives into your earlier experiences that form that, so you can get back into the driver's seat of creating what it is that you need to create or want to create and to feel like enough. Because as the Page of Cups there, you are learning to create your reality in a way that you might not have realized before. Because all this leading up to that feels like a sense to where you may have felt not in your power around creating that reality. And so the tools to become this and to become more in that power lie in uncovering some of that truth. So let me tune into Virgo really quick. Okay. Card 1 for Virgo. All right. That is your door. It says freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. So that right here, this is going to be transcending the physical realm and seeing how these things of your physical world do fit into the grander scheme of your spiritual growth. You're not just learning how to make more money. You're not just learning to create stability. You're not just learning how to take care of your body. All of these things contribute to your spiritual growth and your spiritual journey. Because it is from spirit that you have the power to create all those things. By from spirit, I mean your spirit, your connection to source, and your transmitting of source energy into physical things. Anyway, card 2, let me make sure I'm holding it up right. There's your door. And it says offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. So that can be right here. That can be that sharing more and reaching out for help. Sharing more of yourself. Reaching out for yourself. Reaching out to others. And sharing of yourself. Hopefully I'll get the words together here in a minute. All right, Virgo card 3. All right, there is your door. It says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. All right, Virgo. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.